Oh, the holiday season is upon us. It's a magical time, that time between Thanksgiving and New Year's. It's magical, it's exciting, but for a lot of us, especially those who have children with eating disorders or picky eating, it can be very, very stressful. Going to all of those family events, the holiday dinners can be quite stressful. But I've got 5 tips that will help you survive holiday meals with picky eaters or children with feeding disorders. The first one is to maintain your schedule and your routine so your child stays into a good place. You may even want to feed your child before you go to the event if you know that the meal time is going to be very stressful for them. Give them expectations, obviously depending on their age, but help set up the situation and maybe even do some practicing. What is it like to eat with other people? What is it like to have lots of food in front of you and different smells that you're not used to or you're not comfortable with? If you can provide those practices, that can really help your child be more comfortable when that day comes that you're going to the holiday meal. Decrease overstimulation. Kids are running, at least if it's anything like the family events I went to when I was a kid. I had a ton of cousins. We ran around like crazy kids. And kids get very overstimulated. If you can try to hone in on that overstimulation, maybe even engage the children in a more quiet game, get some exercise by walking outside or running outside, anything that you can do to bring that energy level down, especially before the meal time, that would be really helpful. It's also helpful to have a pre-discussion with your family members or your friends, whomever you're going to the dinner event with. Help them understand that your child has special needs regarding feeding and that you would be really happy, or you're requiring that they respect you and respect your child. And maybe even, if you want, cross your fingers and your toes and tell them that your doctor said the only person that can feed your child is you. Now, we certainly know that your friends and family have good intentions when they try to force your child to eat something, or behind your back give your child or somehow coerce or make, or depending on the age, provide a food that's not appropriate for their skill level or their whatever's going on with their feeding issues. If they are a family that no matter what you say, they're going to give you advice anyways, you can either try to educate them about what's going on with your child, or you can just smile sweetly and say, hey, thanks, that's great advice, I'll try it. And if it doesn't jive with what you're comfortable with or what your feeding therapist or your medical staff has told you would be appropriate for your child, don't do it. Do whatever feels right for you. And then the final thing that you can do to help reduce some stress around the holiday times is to bring your own dish. So bring a meal for everyone that you know that your child will eat. So at least when everyone has food on their plate, your child also has food on his or her plate, and they can feel like they're part of the family. So stressful times, let me give you a quick rundown. Schedule or keep your child in the same schedule or routine, maybe even feed them before you go to the event. Practice what it might be like. Decrease overstimulation. Have a pre-discussion with family or friends, and bring food that you know, and bring the food to share with everyone that you know that your child will be able to eat. Hope you get through these holidays. I'm going to give another tip on things that you shouldn't do. Those will be on my next video, and you can always look on our website, feeding.com, and soon I will be on Instagram, so I will give you little tips there. So please like me, follow me, and let's get through that holiday season together.